Appreciation price is the best. Thank you, Leah. Let me tell you about innovation. We were talking a lot about it. We're going to keep that theme going because if you are the kind of person who needs a cane or you know somebody in your life that uses a cane, take a look at what they're using. I'm going to guarantee you if they don't already have what you're seeing on your screen, they don't have the best option out there. The reason being is because of this amazing design on the handle we're going to talk about in just a bit and that incredible base that allows the cane to not just stand up on its own, but give you even more stability as you're walking around. This is what we are calling the StrongArm cane. And of course, you know this guy. He's been doing this for some time.
A couple of days.
Yeah.
How are you, Emily?
Costa, everybody. I'm great.
Hi, everybody.
I'm going to give you a hug with my StrongArm.
Of course.
How you doing?
Of course. Wow, I'm doing great. Doing great.
Okay, so
happy to share this with everybody as always.
This is incredible.
Well, it is the #1 selling cane in the history of HSN.
That is true.
In the history of HSN. And there's a reason why, because this cane solves a universal problem that everybody that uses a cane happens to suffer from. And I'm going to give you a demonstration. Can I come right over here for a second?
Yes, please do.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll be right here. There you go. Okay. Now, this is a regular cane. You see this cane out in the marketplace, very popular.
Yep.
And you see it all over the place. However, here's the problem. Every time you use this cane and you move forward, and that's why I use a cane in the first place, right? Every time you move this, you are putting undue pressure on the wrist. Every single time, time after time. Now you can imagine how much pain. That's why I say many times it's the cane that causes the pain.
Yes.
All right? This is going to hurt after a while. Now let me show you, and I'll grab the StrongArm cane. The difference here, you grab the StrongArm just like a regular cane. However, what happened to the wrist here? The wrist remains straight. So all of the pressure from the wrist area is now shifted to the forearm, and the forearm sits in that nice cushioned cradle to give you the ultimate in support. So as you're moving, the wrist is not bending whatsoever. That's what makes this cane so popular. It gives you the support of a crutch and also the support of a cane. So it marries the two together.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean,
very comfortable.
I'm very thankful. At this time in my life, I do not need a cane. But at one time, I will, and I know it ahead of time. This is why this is such an incredible investment for the future.
Oh yeah, and also you never know when you need one. I mean, I tore the meniscus in my knee a few months ago.
Oh,
I didn't need a cane until then.
Okay, and there you go.
Once I did it, boy, I'm glad I had this cane.
Right.
I could not have moved without this cane, the mobility.
Super lightweight.
Yeah.
Very easy to maneuver.
Yes.
It gives you the ergonomic control. It's an extension of your arm, if you can think of it from that perspective. But look at the colors you have to choose from.
I know, aren't they great?
It comes in the standard black, which of course matches everything. But we also have it in this beautiful purple, and we have it in this blue, but we only have 65 left in the black.
Oh, that's it?
So, yes, I know. And this always happens because when we have this, again, the #1 selling cane here at HSN, and we love to be able to bring you these solutions, but it doesn't last very long. So that's when I say, please don't wait. If you know somebody in your life who's using a standard cane, this is your opportunity to literally improve
And look
their
at that wide base. Oh, I'm going to show you something right now. It's called stand assist. Look at the gentleman. He's sitting in a very confined area, but he's going to use the cane to get up and at him. Watch. 1, 2, 3.
Hands.
There you go. With a regular cane, that is very challenging to do. But with a StrongArm, it makes it very, very simple. In fact, I'm going to demonstrate that live here in the studio because people rave about, let me put this cane, and that's another problem too.
There it is.
And we'll talk about the wide base. Look at that. It's going to stand up all by itself. But the stand assist is something that people love. Usually with the standard cane, you have to use all the leverage in both hands to try and get up. You don't have to do that. It's as easy with the StrongArm. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Let me do that again.
Look who's
1, 2, 3.
Look who's joined us.
And you're up and go, up and at 'em, you know?
You do that so easy. Patsy,
oh, it's very easy. Go ahead, Patsy. You do it too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and she's off the couch, out of the bed, off the couch, out of the car. You know, this is all about your freedom. It's all about your mobility. It's all about enabling you to get out there into life and participate. Because I always say, don't let lack of mobility determine where you go, who you see.
That's beautiful.
You don't have to do that anymore.
Because if you think about it from the perspective of what is the one thing that's keeping you from doing those things,
Right.
sometimes you just feel like you don't want people to worry about you, right? When they see that you're struggling. But if you have the devices like this amazing StrongArm cane, you literally are not limited. And that's why we call it limitless living. This full hour of amazing innovations is because it allows you to do things that you love, spend the time with the people that you love, never feel like you have to say no to the invitations.
Right.
Can I just say, this is my first time holding it. This is my first time
right?
trying it.
Isn't
I
it
couldn't
comfortable?
wait. It's incredible. I mean, just being able
really
to hold it,
is.
it literally feels like I've just extended my reach.
But one of the reasons, Emily, is the fact it has that wide base. Now let me show you. This right here this is a very popular cane. This is advertised as a wide base. Let me show you the StrongArm. Look at the difference that we're talking about in that base. And because of that base, it's going to be able to take you from all different types of surfaces, whether it be the grass or whether it be concrete. It doesn't matter, gravel. It's going to give you that sturdiness. You know what that does? That makes it safe to use. You feel safe. You don't feel, with lots of canes, you use a cane and if you do it the wrong way, off just a little bit, you feel like you're falling.
Yes.
With a StrongArm, you don't have to worry about that whatsoever. It's strong, it's sturdy, it's durable, it has that large base, but once again, it's that wrist that's not gonna move. You grab this like a regular cane, and you can see my wrist is staying straight in the cradle. So as you move, your wrist is not moving at all. With the other cane,
look at this.
Let me put this right over here. With the other cane, every time you press down on it, propel yourself to go forward, you're putting undue pressure on the wrist area.
Look at that.
Just like that.
So Bob,
there's a major difference.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
How tall are you?
What's the question?
How tall are you?
Oh, how tall am I? 5'7", I think.
5'7"? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm wearing heels. I'm 5'2",
Okay,
right?
okay.
At one point when I came out here, this was a little too short for me. Patsy, how tall are you, my friend?
5'1".
She's
5'1",
5'1". Okay,
okay.
and you see Patsy walking around. We all have the same cane.
Because
This
of
is
the
adjustable.
That's right.
Can I talk about how easy it is to adjust the height on this?
And there are 12 different adjustments too. And all you have to do is just press that little gold ball in, okay? You press that in, and then you can move it up, you can move it down. And I'm glad you brought that up, Emily, because when you get this at home, how do you know how to adjust it? Here's what you need to do.
Yeah.
You put the cane right alongside yourself. Then you put your hand down and right around where you would wear your watch. It might be a little higher, it might be a little lower, but right around where you wear your watch, that's where you want to adjust for the cane, just like that.
That's easy.
Yeah, it makes it easy, makes it simple. This is the cane to get. There's no question about it. It's unlike anything else on the market.
Oh my gosh, and there's a good reason why we only have 40 left in the black.
That's it? Wow.
Because people know when we have this on, those our friends who shop with us all the time, maybe your life circumstances have changed since the last time you saw this on, and you were like, I need this, I can't wait for it to come back. I know my friends are buying that. But for all of our brand new shoppers who have never shopped with us before, get this home, try it out. The greatest thing about HSN and shopping with us is that we want you to try it out. We want you to see what we're talking about firsthand, and that's why we make it easy for you to get it home. We offer easy returns. If it doesn't work for you and you're saying, no, my other cane is better, fine, we're not gonna blink an eye. We're just gonna say, good, I'm glad that works for you. But I'm telling you, once you get it home, once you try it out, the comfort grip handle is amazing.
And the
I will
support
say
that you
the
get
support that you
is
get,
phenomenal.
the base,
Yeah.
everything that comes with this is like a game changer.
Well, the folks at StrongArm are just so smart, and they've also come up with a portable light.
Oh my
now,
gosh.
You can detach this, okay?
That's cool.
You can take that off if you, here, let me turn it on for everybody. You can take it off if you want to, but you can also attach it to your cane. You can attach it to your belt, to your hat. You can use, but this really does come into handy, and what we're going to do is, okay, I'll press this down or put it down on the floor, and we're going to adjust the lights. Here we go. Look, you know, you get up in the middle of the night. Now you're going to be able to see where you're going because of that light. So
you can go out to dinner and have those
but you have to
out.
ask for the light separately, okay?
Oh, yes,
it doesn't come along with the cane.
But look at the
you
price
have to ask
on
for
it.
it separately.
Do you see this? On Flex, you can get it home for $4.
I can't see that far.
Oh, it's okay.
How much is it?
It's $19.99, but you can get it on Flex for $4.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
Oh, wow.
So this is why I say I know there's a lot of our friends who are grabbing the cane. We have a lot of people on the line, my friends. So please, 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 if you have the opportunity, please use the QR code to shop. That way you can get it in, grab the black. That one's going to sell out first, I will say.
Yeah.
But grab the light too, because when you showed how that worked, it literally changed how I thought about, I already thought this had all the bells and whistles, and I said, I need that light.
Oh, no, we have more bells and whistles.
We always do here at HSN. We
but
love
there's the gentleman on the video once again getting out of that confined space. Once again, he's back into life. He's doing things. Let me show you what everybody's raving about, that stand assist.
Yes.
This is with the regular cane that you see out in the marketplace. You really have to use, hold on, you have to use leverage in both hands to try and get up. You know how difficult it is to get out of bed, out of the chair, right?
Yes.
Look how easy. Hold on.
Look, this one just
See,
fell
that's
over.
falling already.
Oh my goodness.
Here with the with the strong arm, the stand assist is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and you are up and at 'em. Why? Because the leverage is equally distributed. 1, 2, 3, and you're up and you're at 'em. You're back into life. You're doing things. You're going places. Because you're not confined anymore.
Nope.
That's why I say this is all about your independence.
Bob, I love it. Patsy, really quickly, you're making that cane look amazing because there's only 20 left.
Only 20 in the black?
In the black.
Wow.
Yes. So just so you all know, is this our only presentation for this today? I believe it is.
I think so.
Oh, you know, it might be back later, but I guarantee you we will not have the black in the next presentation. How many do we have left in the purple? Only 350. And the blue? Then we have the same amount in the blue. The black is sold out. Congratulations to everybody who got home the black.
Thanks, everybody.
But I will say, if you're just looking for that limitless mobility, this is going to be it for you.
You know what
Grab
else can
this
make
in
you
the
feel?
blue or the purple.
What else can make you feel great?
What?
Socks.
Oh, I'm so glad. I love your transition.
We just happen to have some. What a coincidence.
But they're not just your average socks.
You're
We were
right.
talking about bells and whistles. I cannot believe all the things these socks do.